And okay, I thought he was cautious and fall down. The rain hammers back against his back, and during its weight, Tolu realizes that he is on his hands and knees at the lip of the ladder, breathing hard as he stares at concrete pockmarked by the acid rain. The climb is already over. At the sound of her call, Tolu looks up to see Ruili right before his eyes. Overwhelmed by the emotion, he forgets for an instant to maintain his breathing rhythm. Not good, not good. At once a fountain of blood erupts from his throat. Not good. The fresh blood splatters against the concrete like lurid painting. Back and here and there he chunks by chunks of decayed lung tissue. Oh god! Okay, Taolu, you fucked up. You really fucked up. Fighting desperately to stay conscious, Taolu can only keep vomiting blood and hope to make it through. If he passes out here, he realizes instinctively he will never awaken again. It feels as though he is drowning, unable to even breathe or choking on his own blood. The torment continues with no end in sight. When he is finally able to breathe little again, Tolu finds himself on his back at the edge of the aqueduct, too exhausted to even lift his head. His limbs are dead weight, and everything seems distant and ephemeral, like his body is no longer his own. And yet he's still alive. It would seem that he has cheated death, for now at least. The sensation of hard concrete pressing against his head unexpectedly vanishes, as though his head has become weightless. Oh, she holds his head. It's really. She's worried, look at that. Her face is worried. Struggling with her tiny arms, she cradles Taolu's head and brings her face close to it. Despite her noble effort, her embrace is weak and frail. Nevertheless, Taolu feels at peace, as if floating among the clouds. Okay. Trying to comfort him. Something softens through and presses down on his half-open mouth. Okay. Really leaps, just as Taolu began to lose himself in the soothing sensation, an indescribable sense of wrongness instantly snaps him out of his stupor. Okay, really? Do you really remember who you are? You're supposed to be his sister. Unless you love him more than brother. And that's why this is happening. Or you actually don't remember that much, really. That's one of these two things. Okay, this went like really into like unexpected direction. Seems like really is like not who I thought she would be, at least for now. At the same time, her little pink tongue slips between his teeth without warning, wriggling lasciviously as it plunders the inside of his mouth. He struggles against her kiss, but lacks the strength to even shake her embrace. What do you mean tastes like you? Did that happen before? Taolu just don't remember it, or what? I'm confused. Okay, really, what is happening? What? Okay, I need some more like behind the scenes. Like, did she love him like that? Like when she's been alive, and she just like never told Taoluo that she's like that? Like, oh god damn it, like he's my brother, but god damn it. Or like what? Is it a forbidden love between siblings? Or at least between one sibling, because it seems like Taoluo doesn't feel that way, but she seems to feel that way. Or maybe it's just like messed up memory from just like 3 gynoids that we had so far. Maybe she will change. Maybe she's just like that only now and she will change later. Huh. Okay, that one came out of nowhere. When Rui pulls away, smiling seductively, her lips and tongue are wet with his blood. As if it were glamorous, new shade of lipstick. Yeah, like what the hell? Oh no, oh no, she remembered what the other guys did to her, and she's just like, oh no. She got a glimpse of the memory, what they did to her, and she's not realizing fully what that is, but she's like trying to like implement her memory onto Taoluo or something. What? That's fucked up. Oh no. No, really, that's not... You don't remember fully what happened to you yet. That's not a good thing. No. You do not want to remember that, even remotely. What is this? Really has never smiled like this before. The expression is not that of the sister he knows. Gazing lovingly into Taoluo's eyes, Ryu wriggles her lower body atop him, straddling his waist. She remembers what happened to her? But she's not like, that was scary? I guess she had just like vague memory or something. I was a toy to lots and lots of people. What the actual fuck? Yeah, we know you were. Before you got scrambled into the gynoids. Holy shit, what is happening with her memory? No way. No way that's what you thought back then. There's no way that you actually like willingly like gave up and you just like was like, yeah, they feel good, that's good. There's no way that you felt that way. This is just lack of the memory, right? Or she really wanted to, like, you know, to be split into gynoids and everything. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Oh, right. Okay, so she just remembered the... Okay, so this is... I remember, she said. So... These flashes, so they suggested that she don't remember the past really, like the original one, what happened to her, but she remembers the parts. So this is kind of what I've been afraid of as well in the previous episodes. Like, with the gynoid that felt fear, I was like, she's going to be like, you know, broken, feeling fear and stuff. So it seems like it's not the case, but she do remember that she's been used as the gynoid, as the toy, basically. As the gynoid is usually used. And basically all this collective memory of being a toy is just inside of this one gynoid right now. She's more conscious, but she still like have memorized what she's been as the parts. Fuck. I hope when we get all the parts, then she will remember like actually who she's been like before. Because so for now she have like some memories of the bug from the like past and some memories of like separate soul things. I hope after we get like everything she will remember stuff. Still, I don't think like that's the good idea because she will probably remember how everything just happened, like what the Liu and the gang did to her and how she got splitted into parts. That's going to be the dramatic memory. How this will end, I can't predict anymore. I did not expect her to actually behave like this. This is not what I expected. I never thought about her change in the middle of the process of like, you know, regaining her memories. I didn't thought she would like remember the previous like gynoids, and she will like immerse into the role that these gynoids had. Of course, it's not hard to imagine. Zhang and Zhu Ruilis are both part of Ruili after all. That's not how it works, really. Her hand slides under his shirt, fingers and palms playing bewitchingly across his stomach and chest. As though she knows exactly how the male body reacts to such ministrations. Her bracelet rings softly, whispering in sweet temptation. What the hell? He doesn't want this. To do so would be unforgivable. Exactly. So she had his like... So she had like remembering... So she's been remembering her brother this whole time anyway. He was somewhere in that memory. Really, I will be happy if I get you whole. You know, like, get all the parts and you will be my old good sister. And everything will be happy. That will be the best outcome. That will make me happy. And not... Okay... Yeah, Taoluo cannot move. Well, fuck. Taoluo's sister whispers in his ear, her fingertips tweaking his horrifying set of nipples. Her other hand moves lower, reaching for his belt buckle. His right arm moves. It responds to his call. At once, Taoluo reaches up around Ruili's neck and desperately presses the switch at the base of her skull. Oh, thank God, yeah, I forgot about this. There's the off button. Holy shit. Oh, good we have the safe switch here. He really goes limp immediately, and sudden change startled him. Her waifish body lifted to the side and rose easily of Taoluo's waist. Her wide empty eyes only reflects the light, like balls of glass, with no trace of gleam that shone in them moments ago. Once her power is cut, she's nothing more than a doll, a lifeless wind-up toy that can show a familiar smile and speak with her voice. If he presses the switch again, she'll probably reactivate in the blink of an eye. Her organic memory will be perfectly intact, its contents as unmistakable piece of the living Ruili's soul. Yeah! Like, it really is the same water, but it's changed. I'm referencing the water in the bottle. that we had before. The same water, but with disturbances. God damn it. I hope like when she get like her whole parts, then she will be able to like you know, be able to see that parts of her when she's been just the gynoids as not really her. I mean, it is her right now, actually, because being a gynoid, being a part of her like soul, part of her life, if you think about this. So she kinda got twisted in a way because of this. If she will be back fully, then the individual parts of her had the experience of things for some time right now, and it's not like you can just, and it's not like she can like just let it go like that and forget, because we are not making memories forget for really right now. We are making her to fuse the memories together to get back the old one. But along the way she made a new memories and new experiences, and this is going to change her ultimately. So she's going to be our sister, but not in the way that she used to be. Toluo freezes with his fingers on the door switch, 7 millimeters away from turning her back on. He has sworn to sacrifice his body and soul for her. Her memories are fragmented and her speech is unsteady, but Toluo has nevertheless been certain that, on some fundamental level, that only siblings rise together can perceive, she's beyond question his sister really. He's never had the slightest reason to doubt. But what was just not that now? He was the siren who tried to seduce Toluo, to lead him into depravity moments ago. Really could never do such motion. The sister he knew was gentle and chaste, a maiden of the utmost purity. Yeah, but as I said, if you think about this, this is something that could happen to the person even if like in like real life, right? Like if we like don't have like this setup of like being split into parts, into like gynoids, like someone is like leaving for some years, right? And then comes back to his family. His family can change because of the years or months of experience that they made, and you come back and you're like, hey, you are not what you used to be, you know? And because something changed along the way. And this is exactly the same here. If she would not be like split into parts, she could anyway become like this, depending of what happens to her, basically. Damn. Yeah, this is basically the progression of time and life, and like how she unfortunately, what kind of unfortunate experiences she had before Toluo managed to save her, basically. Oh, what is this? What could have gone wrong? Is it really so resonating with it? Is this truly really soul residing within this doll? Or is it something other, wearing his sister persona as a disguise? Of course, no one ever promised that the soul is immutable, did they? Even the profane Skabo himself refused to make any guarantees. That's right, the doctor only made some irresponsible predictions. Has Toluo been chasing a foolish, empty dream until now? The realization, colder than even the rain, creeps soundlessly into his mind. Assume that cow is slaughtered, weighted and cut into pieces, then those pieces are assembled with no loss of mass. Will the cow come back to life? Of course not. It will be naught but a pile of the flesh. Indeed, quantized data does not root or degrade over time. Extracted in its entirety, it will contain the same amount of information it was originally stored. but the soul is more sacred, more unknowable. Can it really be treated the same as the line of code? Yeah, like the parts of the soul were still alive and they gained experience. So yeah, if you bring back that soul, it will change. Riri's soul was ripped brutally from her natural body, dignitized as her spent an entire year in separate pieces. Who can say that it has not changed over that time? What basis is there to hope that she will emerge perfect and whole? If all his suffering and bloodshed was for nothing. A flood of despair assaults his mind and Taoluo cries out in denial of it. Damn. She called his name. She smiled at him as she spoke haltingly of their life together. He clings to those memories, the taste of peace, ever so brief, as all as he has. Damn. This is heavy. With a pitiful moan, Taoluo cups the dull expressionless face in his palm. She will change even more. 2 soul fragments remain to be retrieved, and with each we will regain a new facet of her persona. They were once pieces of her after all, but with all that it has been through. Okay, why the game just decided to continue without me talking? Whether the reconstructed soul truly be that of his beloved sister? Huh. To what shall he pray, now that he has turned his back on heaven and the gods? With no salvation in sight, he can only plead in tearful sorrow. Damn. Yeah, she will be back, alright, but she's not going to be exactly the same. She will probably get back to what she used to be, but part of her will be different. Depending of how much her, like, brain, her soul got, like, devastated, because it's still all of the parts. It's not like... Basically, if you think about this, she's been in this state for a year, right? But it's the year of the experience of each the parts that she had. So we have 3 parts right now, right? Or that's like 5 parts of really, right? Or 6. I think it's 6. We have 4. I forgot how many. But anyway, let's say it's 6. Then the awful experiences that she had is not just a year when Taoluo went out. It's actually full 6 years. So after like getting all the parts, she will feel like Taoluo been away for the 6 years, and she's been used by all of these people this time. She's so going to change. Amid the pouring rain, there are none to hear Taoluo cries. Oh, I did not expect that. You could expect this, I guess. Okay, who's your advisor? I don't know. We'll see in the next episode. Wow, what a reveal. What a reveal. I never thought about the circumstances of like really experience actually building up, like I said right now. I only thought about the past of how she was like used and like before she got into gynoids. But yeah, she got the memories from being the gynoid. Whoa, anyway. Next things will be the next episode. Thank you everyone for being with me. I hope you enjoyed the episode and I will see you in the next one. So leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, And yeah, thank you everyone once again, and for the Pocket Watch is going out.